Howdy everyone, it is Sebastian coming at you with yet another Sea of Thieves video. How is my crew? How are you doing? Today we are discussing a Sea of Thieves video that was released on the official Sea of Thieves YouTube channel about NPC and Dialogue System, and this was from their behind the scenes series that they got going on over there. So basically, this was released February 15th, 2018, and we got a ton of information about plans, and this video potentially has lots of little hints about what we might expect in the future from Sea of Thieves. The link to the video being discussed will of course be in the description below, but let's dive into it. So we have known for a while that in Sea of Thieves there will be a dialogue system. We'll get to interact with the different factions in the game, the Gold Hoarders, the Merchant Alliance, all of that. But what we learned in this video is that they're all going to be different dialects, and they're gonna say different things, and they'll be very distinct in the way that if you just heard them or saw their text options, everyone will be unique. This ranges from those factions that I mentioned previously and different various NPCs in the game that you might come across, such as the bartender and who knows what else. And that's really cool to know that they're going to say different things to everybody depending on different situations. And what Topher Winward said, the software engineer, which is very interesting, is that they designed the system to be able to be updated when new events are going on in the game. So for instance, if there's a live campaign that's currently going on in the game, I don't know exactly what that could be, but if it's like a Christmas thing, then the characters in the game that you are going to be talking to could talk to you about that certain event, so they'll be updated. So they might say, instead of just saying hey, how's it going, they might say hey, Merry Christmas. So that's gonna be an interesting thing and something that'll really give the game a dynamic feel, which is what they're going for. They want people to be invested, and they want this to be a real world for players to explore. And by doing this, by giving NPCs real kind of emotions and real aims in the game to be able to talk about what's going on in the game, it not only keeps the player up to date about what's going on, but it keeps them interested, because they know that if they go to a new spot and talk to a new person, that they'll have something different and unique to say that you wouldn't have heard if you didn't see them before. So I think it's super interesting that this is going on. And the other thing that they talked about is how the dynamic world will be applicable, the updated system will be applicable to when you go on quests and things like that. Because, for instance, if you go on a quest and you find like a book on an island, it might say something when you look inside it, like a clue and then a map or something. And the example that the software engineer gave is that if you have this map and you take it, then it'll be gone. Then the next player who comes across it will either have something different or it simply won't be there. And that's how the dynamic world is going to help create an environment of becoming your own pirate legend, because you'll have unique things going on that other people will never experience, and vice versa, which I think is just awesome. I think dynamic, persistent kind of universes in video games is really cool, and it's something that's hard to do, but I think Rare is going to definitely be very good when coming to this, because I think the outcome is very great, and the outcome is that it'll be such a better game. So I hope you guys are excited about this feature, because it really makes me invested, and it makes me excited to explore, and it makes me want to experience the live campaigns, because every person, every NPC will say different things to different players depending on situations and circumstances that might be going on. Maybe if there's a Kraken that just took down 4 ships and there's a legendary Kraken going around that needs to be killed, the NPC could be updated from Rare's end to mention that to players to get them to go and kill the Kraken. And I think that's just a really cool, neat thing in the game. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comment section down below. I'm super excited. I love talking to you guys. Let me know. I'd love to get your opinions on this, and let me know what you want them to say to you, what you want to talk about, what do you want to be able to talk about with your NPC character friends. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a blast, and I will see you all in the next one.
Yes, I like the rhymes.
All of us are born with the miraculous ability to determine the direction. from which sounds approach us. Let us venture into new and uncharted land.
People get shook up, when I'm introduced as God.